All right, today for writing, we're going to start with our mentor sentences. So if you don't have your mentor book out, pause, go get your mentor book, and I'll wait here for you. Okay, you should have your mentor book, and so now I want you to open it to our sentence, which is, I'm the speediest snake in the jungle, and I'm still turning green. Today is our day 4, where we're going to write an imitation of this sentence. So it's going to have the same feeling as this sentence, with completely different topic, and mostly different words. This one you're going to find you might want to keep some things the same. Okay, first of all, figure out, do you want it to be about you, or do you want to use something else? So for example, if I want it to be about a boy, I might say, he's, H-E''S. He's, and then something else. Or she's, S-H-E''S. She is, okay, instead of I am, okay? Now, if you wanted to stick with I'm, that is totally fine, okay? Now, the next thing we have to have is there's going to be some kind of a superlative about something. It can be the tastiest, the slowest. It could be anything that you can end with EST, the brightest, the darkest, anything you want, okay? Then, whatever it is that you have a superlative about, you've got to have something that you're talking about. So like it's the slowest turtle, something like that, okay? Then, give me a prepositional phrase that tells me where this thing is in the jungle, in this case, okay? Then something has to happen that's going to be a little bit different for that thing, okay? So like in this case, it's I'm still turning green. Maybe if it's a turtle, I'm the slowest turtle on the pond, and I'm still getting food. Something like that. Notice that this is going to be, this is going to be a verb, right? Okay. All right, I'm going to try one here. I'm not going to use turtle. It's too much like that one. I'm going to do this. I'm going to write it's, I'm going to change up the richest dessert. Oops, I wrote desert instead of dessert. I do that a lot. Dessert. At the bakery. Okay, so instead of I'm the speediest snake in the jungle, I have it's the richest dessert at the bakery. Okay? Why don't you pause this and start doing your mentor sentence and coming up with something kind of like that. Okay? Go ahead. Pause it, and I'll wait. Okay, I'm done waiting. Okay, so if you're done pausing, now I have to finish it off, and I'm still turning green. Let's see. For this one, I'm going to say it's the richest dessert in the bakery, and it's still selling slowly. All right. It's the richest dessert in the bakery, and it's still selling slowly. I'm the speediest snake in the jungle, and I'm still turning green. So now you have to come up with something at the end that will be like that for yours that matches your sentence. All right? Take some time, pause, finish yours, and then come back because we're going to do one other thing. Hopefully you're done with your mentor sentence and you've put that away because we're done with the mentor sentence for this week. I am going to want to grade that one eventually, so we'll collect those at some point when we meet again. And so we'll go over that. Here's what I need you to get out. If you remember, oh boy, I have a bunch of things here. Remember how we wrote about favorite colors, and you did your own favorite colors, and then we did that other sheet. You should have both of those sheets. That second sheet, you're going to take all of your sentences. You had 8 sentences, and now you're going to write those into an official paragraph. So you'll need a pencil and a piece of paper. So pause if you need to go get those, and I'll wait here. All right. Hopefully you are back with your pencil and piece of paper. The first thing you need to do is set up the top of your piece of paper so that it says your name and number, the date, writing, and then favorite color paragraph. Go ahead and pause that, and you can keep it there and copy it. But pause it, because I'm not just going to sit here holding it. All right, you should be done with the pause. Now, what I did was I took my 8 sentences from that other sheet that we did, and I apologize, I don't have my sheet with me because that was on the computer. That's right. And I can't show it to you right now on this because I'm using the computer. But you can see yours. And you've got those 8 sentences that we wrote. Now you're going to put those into a paragraph. Here is what yours will eventually look like. Notice on the paragraph, the first thing I did before the first sentence is I indented. I have 3 favorite colors, and then I made sure I put a period at the end. Now, that one happened to end on the line. But when you're doing a paragraph, you just keep filling in lines as long as you have space. Okay? So now look what happens on the next one. My 3 favorite colors are green, blue, and maroon. Now look, the period for that sentence is right there. My next sentence is going to start right after that. I'm not going to go to a new line or anything else because this is a paragraph. Now we're putting it all together. So I start the 3rd sentence right after the period of the 2nd sentence. My first favorite color is green. Period. Notice, I'm going to start the next sentence after it. Here's my 4th sentence. I like green because it reminds me of spring when things come alive. Period. Here comes my 5th sentence. Another color I like is blue. Period. Ooh, where am I? Period. I like blue because it reminds me of a clear sky on a summer day. Period. And now that one just happened to be at the end, right? Okay. The final color I like is maroon. Period. And then I continue on because I have room on that line. This color reminds me of the high school and college because it was a school color at both places. Now, the only thing I didn't put on there yet was my final sentence that you guys were working on. So my final sentence is going to be, these are my favorite colors that remind me of special times. Okay, so there's my last one. These are my favorite colors that remind me of special times. Okay? And then that's my paragraph. Now, I want you to realize this isn't super exciting. Remember, we're working on organization in paragraphs, getting it to be nicely organized so that it makes sense when we write a paragraph. Okay? All right, so take yours, get your sentences that you already wrote, and all you have to do is put them in a paragraph form on a piece of paper. Keep all 3 of those pieces of paper together then. Keep this one, the one that we did on Wednesday together when I was on the video, and this one. Keep them all with each other. Okay? All right. Hope you do well on that.